Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dishonored. When we left off, we were in the Dunwall Sewers. You have escaped Coldridge Prison with the help from of hidden allies. If you can reach the Warhaven River, they promise to aid you in your next move. And we were... Ooh, hold on. Is the game quieter than it... Oh no, okay, it's not too quiet. Alright, hang on. Game seems quieter than it's supposed to be. Give me 2 seconds. And so I'll... There we go. Sorry. Oh, that's definitely gonna be too loud. Hold on. Fuck. God. I thought I had all this set up already. Okay. That should be good now. So yeah, we just arrived... Or we had been... Oh, fuck. We've been escaping through Coldridge Prison. We had escaped from Coldridge Prison and we're moving through the sewers. Ew, we got... whale meat, and whale meat. We're very hungry. We ate 3 cans of whale meat. I could count.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, but screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
And that's why the plague's doing so bad. Oops. I didn't want to put that out. Or pull that out. So here's what we gotta do now. The rats are definitely gonna fucking attack us when we try and open that. But... the rats love them some human meat. Okay. Hey there, guys. Over here. Over here. Alright, go, 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 go. Okay. Alright.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
A lot of fear about the plague. And some tripwires. Let's avoid those. It's been a hot minute since... Okay, let's go up this way. There we go. So now it's safe to disarm that tripwire over there. Because it would have fired the incendiary bolts from there. So now we disarm this one. And we're fine. Ooh, Jesus, something broke. Hang on. This will lead us over this tripwire. We got some money. And some of Sokolov's elixir. And we've disarmed that, so now we can safely... I believe I could have slid underneath that as well. Ooh, a little bit of money over here. Alright, let's move up here. Greetings, Corvo. Or should I say, Lord Protector. As you were known before that title was woefully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want to very much meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isle, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into the Warhaven River. All haste and luck. We share a common purpose. Alright. So now we got a bow. And a much better... How do I... There we go. So yeah, we picked up some of the... Or we have some sleep darts, crossbows, and crossbow bolts, and we got the incendiary bolts from the traps. This guy's got money on him. Hemlock essence. We have no need for hemlock essence. Alright, hang on, let me practice the slide. Okay, so that's how I slide. Ready? There we go. Let's deactivate this thing. In case you're too daft to... Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look at the whiskey for answers. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, come back for it next month. Well. Sorry, Jelly. 451. And we get some health elixir and a box of jewelry from Moray. It'll sell for good coin.
He won't get past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Alright. Let's carefully...
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
Come on, why am I not... There we go. Your hitbox is a bit wider than you would expect, so the game is generous with that. You've got a very wide hitbox, like movement hitbox, and a very low damage and being spotted hitbox.
They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out.
They're just town guards looking for me. They don't deserve death. Oh! I hit the wrong button. Oops. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. I like to think I was put him in a chokehold, but the knife like sprung out of its sheath, and I was like, uh-oh. Okay. Stomped on a rat.
You little bastard. Hey, what's go-
Oh god. They've seen me.
Attention Dunwall Sewers. The assassin Corvo is responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of
Corvo, over here. Quickly. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Alright, let's get going. The guards are right on my heels. Alright, old man, let's go. I may have accidentally stabbed one guard with this weird knife he gave me. Hostiles killed one. So overall chaos. What chaos is the game measures how much, well, chaos you cause. killing large amounts of people, being spotted, causing a general ruckus will raise the chaos and put the city at more discontent. This is a consistent meter that will fill as I play, depending on how I play. So, and these are like the different collectibles to be found in every mission, how much money you can earn, all that. So let's continue. We're heading to the Hound's Pit pub. Hidden allies. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
So at this point I want to mention, I do think the art direction of this game series is beautiful. Like, I have the graphics turned down a bit, and even with them turned down, I think it looks really fucking good. It's just gotten a teeny bit muddier from being turned down. Hound's Pit Pub. Sounds like someone's doing some hard work in there.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point, as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Alright. So, here's the main base of the Resistance.
Remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Of course. Piero. No, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystals? Tivian ore? What's wrong with the metal and crystal? King's Sparrow feathers. If I need feathers, sacrifice your own, if you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy, everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it. We're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire for special herbs. If you need these things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city's in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havoc. So this is a mechanic that was actually cut from the game. Yeah, you've noticed things like healing herb and the essence and oil. Those were supposed to be used in a crafting system that got scrapped before the game was finished, and, neat symbol, instead they, they just made it so that all these items you pick up give you money. Which I think is a bit of a shame. I would have loved a crafting system to be in the game. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regards to the supply of whale oil. The good Admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, produces an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is excuse me, slight burp got stuck in the back of my throat, is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once the refilling is complete, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling full tanks. They are quite unstable. This system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly for once. So yeah, this is processed whale oil. Has a weird blue glow in this world. I was gonna open that door to show something, but whale oil processing. Excerpt from the founders of Greaves Oil, or of the Greaves Whale House, by Ebenezer Greaves. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship, and from several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a large hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moon and bellow for some time as the men get them into the deck. Then lift them into the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to the port in Dunwall, where the crew work on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives. The game is full of lore like this, like whale vivisection. Excerpt from the notes of the natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. I'm probably gonna read a lot of these just because I love these details. Oh hey, sorry, welcome to the chat, Caxipsy06. Sorry if I read your name wrong. I didn't realize you joined. Sorry for the delay on noticing you. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variation in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 42 feet in length. I estimate she weighed about 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut into the massive tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this brum-like structure, I assume she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Dead counter responsibilities and failed experiments. Let's read failed experiments. Excerpt from a series of lectures on natural philosophy by Pero Joplin, the guy down below. Of course I have attempted to improve upon Sokolov's designs. Of course! And why not? After all, it is likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We are all part of a community, striking to unknot the mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this, despite the glimmer of genius he has cast over the aristocracy. And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it. Behind my back in social clubs and the very chambers of the Academy itself, great ambition requires risk. You may laugh now at my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electric lamps lighting our streets at night. But a few short years ago, you would have laughed at Sokolov's arc pylon or wall of light. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. Let's get this oil back down and read more at another time. There's dozens of books in this game, enough to fill a novel.
Just get it near perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
And that's the logic of why everything's just money now. Let's have a look at what he has to offer. So right now I can get crossbow bolts, sleeping bolts, which knock enemies out, bullets for my gun, spring razor, a sort of landmine that releases razors and sharp wiring to dice someone to pieces, grenades, self-explanatory, and a rewire tool that allows me to rewire electronics in my favor. Turn security systems against their creators and such. And then we got a number of equipment upgrades. We can increase our crossbow accuracy, its range, its reload speed, make our sleep darts more effective during combat. Because normally, if you hit someone when they're not aware of you, they instantly pass out. But if they know about you, it has a sort of delay. This gets rid of that. We can make our pistol... What does this do? Adds a short range spread damage. Okay, so sort of like makes it shotgun a little bit. Spring razor... Make the spring razors go further and makes it so we're better at blocking attacks. Then we can increase our zoom. Increase how many bullets we carry, how many bolts we carry, how many grenades we carry, spring razors we carry, and bone charm capacity. We'll worry about bone charms later. I don't think I'm going to get anything yet.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
So he can take me straight to my room, but I'd rather go there myself.
Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
So I believe... Oh, I do not start with a zoom by default. So yeah, let's quickly buy just the base zoom from him. I was thinking this was an upgrade to the already existing zoom, but I need to buy it first. Here we go. Mask Optics 1. Let's get that. So now, I can zoom in and view things from far away. And, if we... Hold on. We'll go up this way. I wonder what the point of opening that trunk is. Yeah, there we go. He opened his window. We can sort of poke around the area. So, every area in the game, regardless if it's a mission, is sort of laid out like a mission. A number of interesting ways to get around and explore your environment. And this is a good playground for practicing that. Learning what kind of movements your character is capable of. The heights you're capable of falling through. Ooh, I put away the gun. Come on, there we go. I believe somewhere around here, there's actually... I've played this game quite a bit. Oh, maybe there's not. I remember there being, like, some money tucked around back here. But yeah, we got a pretty big area to explore here. In original design plans for the game, the whole game was actually going to be open world, but they realized that was too ambitious. So, instead, we're going to be sort of warped around the map based on our missions. You can see, got this whole area. This doorway leads to the hall behind the bar, where we were earlier. But we're gonna go up these stairs. Come on.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact.
There's the speakers that are doing the audio through.
District for treatment and rehabilitation.
Hey there. So this is where all of the people are staying.
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Please follow me to your quarters.
Oh, okay, he's gonna take me to my room. I believe I was expected to go up this staircase, which can be found in the bar, but I sort of took a roundabout way to just show off the level here a little more. They got old bricked off floors that no one can access anymore. This whole area was shut down due to the plague, making it the perfect place to hide.
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
We got a couple coins. Now, before we rest, though, I did want to go off this way. Not this way. That's the roof of the brewery area. Ooh, old medical herb they forgot. Where is it? There's a space I wanted to... Over here, there we go. So this is on top of Piero's workshop. And I wanted to climb up this. Got an old bedroom here. Is there a way to get higher? Maybe there's not. I thought I could get higher than this. Alright, let's just... So if we look... I believe that's the prison we just escaped. And that's Dunwall Tower, where the Empress lived. For context of where we are in correlation to where we've been. And over there, that clock tower was actually at one point planned to be a level, but you never visit it in any of the games. Which I've always thought is a shame. I feel like it would have been a great level locale. But yeah, now that we've fully escaped Coldridge Prison and met the Resistance, let's go and get some rest here in the Hound's Pit pub. And we'll figure out what our first task is. Oh, hello there.
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral. I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it?
Are you coming on to me?
I used to be the hostess here. Oh, I could tell you stories about that, believe me.
How's about, I guess some, rest. And we will pick up... hang on. We'll pick up here next time. I'm just gonna save in the background while I do the signing off. So yeah, this has been Dishonored. I hope you've all enjoyed it. You can expect more of those of you on YouTube. You can expect more of this next week. In the meantime, today we're going to be having some rebuild go up. So why don't you go and check that up, or check that out? And those of you on Twitch, well, stick around because that's what we're going to stream next. Ta-ta, YouTube people. Oh.